What's this? Trevor, what's this? What's that? Hey? Them deers? How you folks doing? It's Joe. And of course this guy. Get right in there, man. Tripper and I are in a new patch of woods. Somewhere we're checking out for the first time. It's pretty nice in here. Got a nice open spot here. But then it gets pretty dense in here. I think what we're gonna do is try and find a suitable spot to build a little camp and then come back here tomorrow or the next day and then camp in it. Hope you guys stick around. There's lots of deer in the area, lots of deer action too. That's a pretty defined print right there. All right, well, you know what? Looking at it, we've hiked in for about a half an hour, and looking at this spot, like I'm far in as I want to be, and looking at this spot, it looks kind of like a nice little open, flat area. There's a decent cedar. This guy's no longer with us, so he can be taken down. A decent poplar. Let's just check out here, because poplars have a tendency to be pretty weedy, like a weedy kind of tree, and they break off easily. Stop eating the poops, you're gonna get diarrhea. They break off easily, so we don't really want to camp underneath it, but this looks totally fine to me. Nice live limbs. But look at this, some action, some deer action here, but other than that, look at it, pretty flat, man. I like it. I don't really know what type of shelter I will build, and I don't even really know that I'll integrate the trees, but this is a nice little flat open spot. That's cool, I don't ask why. Oh, you really did a number on that one. Can you take down that one for me now? No way, this is like a solid sheet of ice underneath here. It's not even really worth me doing this. Makes no sense for me to remove this snow. There's all this ice under here. Look at this. It's straight ice. No joke. Ice. So it obviously is counterintuitive for me to spend energy and time removing the snow only to find ice underneath, not the ground. So what instead I'll do is build up off the ground and have a big fire and melt all this and try and melt it dry over the course of however long. Hey, give me that back. Give me that. I need... Can I please just have this? All right. Well, if it's gonna keep you happy, there you go, big guy. We'll get other woods. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the... Ain't got no... Gone insane, got no brain. Ooh, score. Check out my tumble home hat. Are we camping yet? Took me some doing with that fire steel, I'm not gonna lie. The spine of my knife feels pretty dull, and I feel pretty out of practice. Come here. Come here, come. Get your stick and come. All right, we cleaned up this tree pretty good. No damage to the tree at all. A lot of them just popped right out. That way, we freed it up. Not gonna get anything snagged on anything. I got a lot more space to work with in here now. I think I'm gonna use this tree as one of my sides to my shelter, and this one is the other. Still gotta get rid of that little guy, but no big deal. So the wind's kicked up a little bit, and now that it has, you can really see what the smoke direction is going, what the wind direction is going. And it's gonna come right in towards my shelter if I set it up like this. So I've looked around a little bit, and I've come up with another plan. We'll leave the fire here for today. We can cook on it, make up a lunch, whatever while we're working, it's fine. But when I come back to camp, we'll make the shelter and the fire over here. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm getting just completely smoke bathed out right now. You gotta have your shelter parallel to the fire so that the smoke goes by instead of at you. So this is what we're gonna do. Tripper's found his ball that he lost on the way in. Bonus. Maybe that'll keep him busy and not barking at me too much. So here's the new location. It's a lot smaller in length, a lot shorter, but still long enough for me to lay down. Definitely longer than that, so that's good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a short a short ridge pole, and then a tall back, and we're gonna have almost a flat roof, just short, just enough, like not even back in there too far at all, just enough to cover me and get some protection. And then we'll build up the front, we'll build up a nice bed, and do an overnight. I don't expect this to stay here. I might even tear it down after. But where I am in this location, it's crown land. There's tons of dead trees around. I'll show you, and it's easy picking. So it'll be nice. Lots of materials ready right around here. I think I've worked out the logistics in my head. I'm not going to go deep at all. We're just going to go back enough where maybe I can bring Tripper. I'm not sure if I'll even bring him on the overnighter. He's hard to deal with, but I'll go back deep enough where I can lay there and potentially have my dog lay here. So it really only has to come out to, if I put my, it really only has to come out to like here. So the logs don't even have to be long at all, which makes everything easier. I can get 2 pieces out of one tree, maybe 3 pieces. Okay. Cool. Cool. Save that for firewood. Gotta move this. Just wanted to break it up first because it's kind of big and heavy. It's stuck in the snow. It's still stuck. Go on. Go on. The snow over here is different. It's more granular. Maybe it's just getting warmer out. There's not as much ice on the ground either. So I might try and clear a little bit away. Pile some up, maybe put a little bit of a fire reflector on the other side or something. But it's looking better. Oh look, leaves! 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 Where have you been, my friends? Here's the case here. It's a very dense forest, and a lot of trees just don't make it. There's a ton of them around. This is one of them, and I'll be able to get like 4 pieces out of this one. It's so long. So I don't want to jump the gun and cut it too short beforehand. I'm gonna cut it off the base and then measure and work my way up. Slowly bring it back over to the camp. It's not far, 20 feet that way. But there's so many around, that's the point. So I got my dual purpose blade on this Eggo saw, and I'm glad I do because this isn't even fully seasoned yet. It looks a little like fresher of the wood. It's obviously not gonna make it. And there might be some tension, so I gotta be careful here. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, stripper. I just did a rough measure, and it's basically 2 arm lengths is gonna give me more than I need. So that's what we'll go. 2 arm lengths down. And I'll just cut a touch longer for good measure. So to be completely transparent with you, I'm a little out of shape and a little out of breath. I'm recovering from that thing that had everybody worried for the past couple of years. Finally got it, and it's over with now, but I am reeling from the exhaustion of it. Okay, so we got this little Easy Co hammock. What is it called? easyhammockco.uk. Somebody sent me this a while ago. I've never used it. It's a tiny little chill hammock. Figured I'd bring it out. I'd probably lay in it if I really wanted to. But I'm just gonna take 5. I'm gonna cook some lunch up. I got a healthy lunch of some oats and flaxseed and some good stuff, some pure maple syrup. I'm always eating steaks and stuff on video, so I figured try to be a little bit healthy for a change. Not that steaks aren't healthy, but mix it up. So we're gonna make a lunch. I'm gonna today is probably gonna be gathering all the materials, maybe framing out the bed, and then next time I come back for the overnight, we'll build it all and we'll camp out and stuff. But I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. It's nice being out. Been cooped up for the past couple weeks. So, anyways, cook some lunch. This is cool, man. I can even lay in it, I think. Little Joe. Maybe not everybody could lay in it, you know, but little Joe could fit in it. It's not even that. It's pretty comfortable. If it had a little bug net, it'd be all right. Everything we want inside. So we got flaxseed, we got almonds, steel cut oats. This is new. This is the first time I'm not having instant oatmeal. Alrighty. Oh snap. She looks done. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we got some flaxseed. That's a lot. That's a lot of flaxseed. We won't eat that much. Maybe we won't eat that much flaxseed. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna redo that one. Tripper, stop. So we put the right amount of flaxseed in the first time. Then we're gonna go some almonds, raw almonds, and then we'll pour in our thick rib sticking porridge. Oh yeah, this is gonna make me warm and
stick to my ribs. Fill me up. I hope I cooked it right. Looks like the right texture, maybe a bit thick. I'm gonna go some real maple syrup in this piece. It's healthy, right? It's a lot. It's a lot. That looks good. Oh, the maple syrup kind of smoothed it up a bit. Not so tacky now. All right. Whew. Oh, smoked out over there. Okay, well, let's try this concoction. Hopefully it's good. Very good. Definitely the honey, the maple syrup I can taste over everything. Probably because it's the only thing with taste in this. The almonds are nice too. So how many people got to see the show I did with Tripper? Man, Woman, Dog on National Geographic. For those who don't know, it's on Disney Plus. You can watch it. Pretty good time. Tripper changed so much after his last surgeries. It really messed him up. You'll know what I'm talking about if you go watch the show, but he's a different dog. That's for sure. He was raised around fire and now he can't even, I'm surprised he's not barking at right now. He normally pulls logs out that are burning and bites the embers and smoke, and it's crazy. But he's pretty content right now with his stick. All right, I'm gonna eat this. Get back to work for a little bit. Gotta get some more logs. That's the biggest thing. Get logs, bring them here. And find some good boughs, because it's so tight in here that like all the spruce boughs and stuff are really high up. So might take some searching for like a downed tree or something. But no fear, we'll figure it out. Well, I've been walking around the forest trying to find a decent sized tree that has a good diameter to put in front of my shelter as like a stop for my bed so that nothing falls out of it. This aspen will do the trick. It's obviously dead. It's broken off, maybe 10 feet up. If I can push it over, I will. But it's pretty thick. Got a good diameter to it. I'm a loose cannon. I'm gonna have to cut it some. I want to cut it low because I want the girth. I want the girth by my bed. Here. Oh. Good boy. Nice. A little too far back. Whenever I come back for the overnighter, we're gonna have to really make a big platform because
like, this is all water, ice and water. So what's happening is this is burning down, melting, the water's coming up, it's putting it out. So I have to have a huge base, like almost like this big around, and then make a big platform out of that, and make a long fire in front. I'll use a wool blanket, it'll be cool. Anyways, let's get this guy into place and see if it fits or not. This was not as heavy as it looked because it was pretty punky on the inside, but heavy nonetheless, don't get me wrong. Especially for little Joe. Little old Joe. So the shelter's gonna go right where the hammock is, in between these two trees, obviously, instead. I wanna get this log in front as kind of like a snow stop, as a fire stop, or as a bed stop from my bedding falling every which way possible. So if we build the bed, we can actually even build the bed up on top of this. That's not a bad deal. Okay. So if we use this as a base, you know what I mean? Stick this starting of the bed on top of that and build it up and do that and build a proper bed. That's not a bad deal. Then we'll be elevated off the ground completely. Maybe we'll do that, build the old Morse Kahansky bed. We've got to get another big one for the back. But anyways, we're getting there. This is a perfect size. I don't need to cut it down at the end. I don't care if it's a little bit too long, but it's a good base for something. My bed, or blocking stuff in, whatever the case may be. Anyways, more wood, more wood. That tree, the one I said when we came here, can come down. I can use this for something. Dead, completely dead. Super outdoorsman. Started we're out here jacking cars. Now it's not safe for you. Switch. Nope. What's up, big guy? Yeah, I knew the steak was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Alright, I'm going to see if I can grab one more of those big logs for the back. I'm running out of energy and I'm almost done for the day. But it'd be nice to get that in place and then not have to worry about it the next time I come and just focus on building completely. I'm post-holing every step. This morning when I came in, the crust on the snow was hard and I was able to stay on top, so I didn't really need my snowshoes even though I had them. Now that it's after lunch or whatever, the sun's warmed up the snow and I'm not able to stay on top. Here's the other one we're going to try and get. Not try, there's no try, we're going to get it. Not as thick around as the other one, but we can prop up underneath it with other sticks to make it have some girth. Oh, this one's solid. Woo! I'm wiped. Then I'm just gonna make the bed as wide as these trees are apart. That'll fit me plenty. Ah. So this curves in. Let's get the most room out of it as possible and bring it down there some. It's a little weak in the middle. We'll have to support it here. It's a little bit weak right there, but no big deal. Yeah, cool. That's about as level as it gets. And again, I can put things under it to level it more or not. It's plenty long. Cool. All right, it's time for me to go. Just packing up, and I wanted to show you guys a slick way I attached my backpack, or sorry, my shovel onto my backpack. So I want to go underneath. I want to have the handle underneath. Comes up that way from underneath. Then the shovel head gets put back on. Gets cinched right down because it has two heights, right? And then if I really wanted to, I could buckle this in and the whole 9 yards, but it kind of holds it up. So I just slide it right down and it's not going to go anywhere. It's stopped on the bottom by this and the top by the head. So all is well there. Pretty slick little rigmarole. I'm going to grab my vest and my toque and we'll start walking out of here. My gloves too, wherever they went. Well, it was a good day out. I'm exhausted. I need to go home and relax a bit. We're gonna come back pretty soon. Not sure if it'll be tomorrow or the next day, but next video we'll be here and we will complete the shelter. We'll build the shelter fully. We'll camp out, we'll cook up some good food, we'll have a good old-fashioned overnight bushcraft camp. Still not sure if we'll bring Tripper or not. Leaning towards no, but we'll see. All right, folks. You have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon on the next one. You can see it's not going to fall out at all. Pretty cool. The old Why Not Wildland Scout Pack. Goodbye. Come on, get your toy, let's go. Here, out. Good boy.